Okay, good afternoon. It is Operation 8th Air Force. It is turn 14, Germany and Spain. It's now January of 1943. Germany has 4 tech dice to roll for. We're going to try for mechs at a 7, artillery at a 7, heavy armor at 8, and bombers at a 9. Let's see how we go. We've got a couple of alternative buys set out just in case what we get. So a green, black, red, and blue. Here we go. Okay, so we get red, 11, green. Actually, wow. I think we hit them all. I think that's the first time in this game. All right, so we go to stage, well, we've complete mechs. Finally, it was a monkey on our back. We go to stage 3 for artillery. And armor we finish. And we go to stage 1 on heavy bomb as well. That is a clean sweep. All right, no complaining there. All right, so I can put away, here's my alternative order. Buy, and I'll just quickly get rid of that real quick. And we'll go ahead with our 60 IPPs that we have to spend. So because math is hard, I've decided to sort of break these up. So we've got advanced mechanized here times 5, so 5 4s are 20. I'm using these are my Panzer Grenadiers. So they're a black sculpt, but that's what they look like, just so you know. So 12 there, so another advanced mech there, plus the 2 Panzer Grenadiers. So that's a total of 22 so far. Is that right? 22, 5. 5 4s are 20. Why does that feel wrong? It should be 6 4s are 24. So that's 8 plus 4. After I've said math is hard. So we've got 8, 12, 16, 20. So that's correct. 24, 28, 32. Yeah, 32. Gosh. Yeah, sorry about that. We've got 2 AAA and a militia for 10. And then we've got 6 infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 18. And then my little fun buy is another infantry and a Tiger. I'm pretty sure Tigers are 7. 7, I'm pretty sure, for Tigers, and another infantry. Let me just double check that. I wasn't really expecting to hit them. Hang on one sec. That should be 60 all up. Let me just quickly check the reference sheet. I did put one out just for shits and giggles. Tiger 1-7, yeah. Okay. All right. So that should be our 60. Let me just cover it off again. AAA and militia, that's 10. We've got 32 there, so that's 42. Plus 6 3s are 8. Actually, I can't buy that. What am I thinking? So that's 6 3s are 18, 28, and then 32, 60. No, I can't buy the Tiger as much as I want to. Boy. All right, I've overspent. All right, so that should be it. All right, let's get to combat. Wasted enough time. All right, so from Romania, air transport will pick up 1 airborne, fly 1, 2, 3, drop that into Lithuania. He'll land back in, let me just check my notes where I've got him landing back. He'll land back in Romania. So here's a movement of 8. So coming from the airbase, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he'll land back in Romania. From West Germany, we will have 9 fighters. So 4 will land back in West Germany, coming from an airbase. So with a movement of 6, 1. So they'll come from here actually. So from West Germany, from A11 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they'll land back into West Germany. So essentially, I'm just going to take 5 of those and put them in West Germany because they're going to land back there. And then the other 4 will just continue back to West Germany. Oh gosh. So that's 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. The next battle will be the Fleet Submarine, which will move from A25, 1 into 30, 2 into 37, and raid into 37, just there. And 1 infantry from Warsaw will step forward and just, it's a walk-on, not worth anything, will go into Lubelski. So we'll just take that, swap that out. So that's a walk-on into Lubelski. All right, cool. And I think that might be our only battles. And the rest is going to be non-coms. All right, so let's get to rolling those out. Let's start with this battle here in Lithuania. So there's no terrain modifiers. So our airborne will drop at a 3, and then we'll have a total of 9 fighters. So I think we're going to use this one out of Warsaw too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he'll land back in there as well. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where did I get 9 fighters from? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry about this. 6. Okay, so this Warsaw fighter will land back in West Germany. So he'll come into this battle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he'll land back in West Germany. I thought I had more. So essentially you've got 3 fighters on the card here. And then, oh, that's right. This one from Romania will join the battle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry about this. All right. That's what it is. Okay. So another fighter will land back in West Germany. Sorry about all this. So essentially we've got these 4, which we're going to land back in Romania. I'm making a meal out of this. And then we've got these fighters here. They're going to land back in West Germany. Let me just double check my notes. 9 fighters. 4 land in West Germany, 5 land in central Romania. I think I might have really messed this up. All right, let's roll it out. I might have to go back and watch the video later and check it. That's going to be the only battles. Sorry, that was incredibly painful for everyone watching. Let's start with the airborne at a 3. After all that, he gets a hit. And then we've got so it should be, I said 9 fighters. I'm not even confident that I've got 9 that can reach. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it might be 8. I don't think that one from Central Mania, coming from their base, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to leave that Central Romanian one alone. So we've got a total of 6. I'm going to 7, 8 fighters. Shouldn't really matter. And we get plenty of hits there for the 8 dice. And then he's got 2 light armor and return at 1s. And they both miss. So if I've screwed that battle up, I apologize in advance. That Lithuania is worth $1. So the Russians will go down 1 and Germany goes up 1. We take Lithuania with 1 airborne and those planes fly back. So Germany goes up to 54. The Russians go to 56. Oh boy, that was an absolute dog's breakfast. All right, let's do this rating here in A37. So we've got that. So I think as advanced subs now, we go up 1. Again, this is stuff I should have looked up earlier before I started filming. No anti-submarine warfare for the Americans that I can see. Nope. No, but they do have radar. So we should be at a +2, I believe. Or do they need to be Wolfpack? All right, let's roll this out because it doesn't matter anyway, 2 to 5. So it's of no consequence. All right, let's get to, let's get to placement of, not placement of unit, let's get to non-combat. All right, so we have a fighter that's currently in Tobruk. So that fighter is going to fly out from Tobruk, 1 into M8, 2 into M7, 3 into M10, and then land in Central Romania. That's the German fighter. Boy. All right, we're going to rail 1 AAA and 1 infantry from Paris to East Poland. So 1 anti-aircraft gun. And of course, I haven't shipped this out. I'm just the worst today. Into East Poland. So I can go onto the card and get my chips if I can find them. Oh, God. All right, so presently there's 11 infantry in 8, 9, 10. So we'll go down to 10 in Paris. And we're going to send, so that's 2 of our rail units. So 2 of our rail moves, and then the other, we're adding a AAA and an infantry into East Poland. And we're railing from West Germany to East Germany, 1 infantry and 1 AAA. So 1 infantry and 1 AAA will come off the card in West Germany, and it's going to go to East Poland onto the card. From the Netherlands, 1 infantry will step back into West Germany. From Berlin, 1 infantry will march forward into Bohemia, and then from Bohemia, 1 infantry will march forward into Donslowski. From East Poland, 1 infantry will step back into Donslowski. From East Germany, 2 tank destroyers will travel 1-2 into East Poland onto the card. Okay. From Warsaw, 1 infantry, 2 medium armors will travel to East Poland. So they'll just join the card. So the 2 medium armor and the 1 infantry go to East Poland. Okay. Then we've got from Romania, 6 infantry will move into East Poland and join the card there. Oh boy. And I think that might be it. As painful as that was to watch. Oh yeah, so from East Germany, I'm going to march 2 infantry forward into West Poland. Actually, no, they'll go to Donslowski as well. Am I happy with all of that? Oh, yep. From southern Italy, this 1 infantry will march back to Lazio. And then we're going to recall the Deutsch Africa Corps. So that's done in the place units phase. So I'm just going to do it now because I think we're finished with all of our non-coms. So what happens with the Deutsch Africa Corps is recalled through a port. So it's recalled through Tobruk. It travels up to Western Yugoslavia. There's nothing in the way. From Western Yugoslavia, it has to get to home country, and it's going to rail all the way to East Germany here. So I'm going to grab all those units off the card and place them into East Germany. So that's going to be... Now, I don't think this affects any type of factory capacity, hopefully not. So that's going to be a motorized artillery, self-propelled artillery, medium armor, light armor. And then we've got the 3 Deutsch Africa Corps infantry. That will appear there as well. 1, 2, 3. So Rommel's forces, after not doing a heck of a lot in North Africa, have decided to come back and deal with this threat that's going on in the east. All right, let's get to the rest of the placement of units. So 1 AAA and 1 infantry will go into Paris. Okay, the militia will go into East Poland. The AAA and 1 infantry will go into East Germany. So that's 2. Do I want East Germany? No, West Germany. Apologies, West Germany. So it goes onto the card here. So 1 AAA, 1 infantry into West Germany. 2 infantry will go into Warsaw. 2 infantry will go into Central Romania. We get a free guy that's going into Berlin. And then we've got all these advanced mechs and whatnot. So we've got a total of 6 regular advanced mechs and 2 Panzer Grenadiers. Now we've used up We're going to put 2 Panzer Grenadiers in East Germany because we haven't actually used up any factory slots there. So that's 2 of 8. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can actually fit all of these these advanced mechs into East Germany here. Watch me make an absolute meal of it. And that was that. All right, let's place our free coastal. So we're going to pick a coastal gun and we're going to cover this narrow crossing here, just off Picardy there. That covers that narrow crossing. I think it's an A22. All right, so that was a very painful turn to watch. Apologies for that. All right, so let's get to income. So we're sitting at 54 plus 6. So 60 again for next turn. Is that right? Yeah, that's 60. 60 for next turn. All right, let's have a quick, let's do a quick disposition. All right, so in Warsaw, let's start here, Lithuania. Lithuania is 1 airborne. Lubelski is 1 infantry. Warsaw is 2 infantry and militia. Donaslavski is 4 infantry. East Germany is, well, these guys, even though they're DAC, I think they just operate as regular infantry in here now. So 3 infantry, 2 Panzer Grenadiers, 6 advanced mechanized, 1 light armor, 1 medium armor, 1 motorized, 1 self-propelled artillery, 1 artillery. Bohemia, 1 infantry. Berlin, 1 infantry. Slovakia, a militia. Hungary, a militia. Central Romania, 1 militia, 2 infantry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fighters, a tactical bomber, and an air transport. I got myself turned around on that battle, so just check my movements if you can. I'll go back and rewatch, see what I did. Western Yugoslavia, 2 infantry, 1 militia. Let's deal with East Poland, 1 militia. And now there's a total of, I think it was 5 tank destroyers before. So we've got 7 tank destroyers, 2 AAA guns, 1 regular mechanized infantry, 1 motorized. We have a total of 22, 23, 29 infantry. Medium armor, we have 3, 5 medium armor, so I have to chip all these out. And then we've got, I think it should be 7 cavalry, 7 cav. That should be everything in East Poland. Okay, in Northern Italy, we have 1 fighter, 1 German infantry. In Rome, 1 German infantry. Lazio, 1 German infantry. Let's go down to Berlin. Berlin has an infantry. Oh, I've got to do recruitment roll. Netherlands, a militia. Belgium, militia. Picardy, militia. Normandy, militia. Aquitaine, militia. Southern France, militia. 3 militia in Alsace-Lorraine. Paris, 1 AAA, 2 fighters. Do I want to leave them there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to fly these 2 fighters to join the card in West Germany. So they're going to go to West Germany. Sorry about that. So Paris has 3 medium armor, 3 militia, should have 6. So 9, so it's 10, 11 infantry because we added 1, a AAA, 3 regular mechanized infantry at West Germany. So West Germany has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fighters, a total of 4 infantry, 2 Marines, 1 airborne, 1 artillery, 1 AAA. Fleet submarine in A37. And then in Africa, there is no German troops in North Africa. It's all Italians standing alone against the Americans and the Brits down there. All right, let's roll for Spain. No doubt I'll miss this because that's what we do. So here's Spain, 6 or less. Hey, we get a 1. All right, let's add 1 infantry. Finally. What do I want? 2 militia. Let's go 2 militia in Madrid. So we'll add 2 militia into Madrid. Of course, I wasn't prepared for that. So let's quickly cover off on Spain really quickly. So we have 3 infantry, 2 militia, 1 mountain, 1 cav. Catalonia, 1 militia. Glacier Leon, 1 militia. All right, I think that's everything. Sorry about the confusion earlier with that battle in Lithuania. That was an absolute dog's breakfast. I apologize for that. All right, I'll turn it over now to Panzer J for the Russians and see what they do next.